Francis, you don't have slick back hair.
I try sometimes, but it's...
If you did, though, do you think you could look like Pat Riley?
No.
No. Do you have 9 rings?
No.
Do you have any rings?
No. Nipple ring. Joking. Or am I?
Oh. And
clearly joking, Mom.
We'll get back to you after the break. Pat Riley says he should have given Bosh's max deal to Dwyane Wade following LeBrexit. Pat Riley also says he took LeBron James' Heat exit personally and was very angry. Which one do you want to start with? Anger or max deal?
Let's start with anger. Let's get anger out the way.
Let's get anger. According to ESPN, the magazine's Wright Thompson, Riley spoke on the phone call he received from James to inform the Heat president he was going to go back to the Cleveland Cavaliers in the summer of 2014. Riley said, "I was silent. I didn't say anything. My mind began to just go, and it was over. I was very angry when LeBron left. It was personal to me. I had a very good friend who talked me off the ledge and kept me from going out there and saying something like Dan Gilbert. I'm glad I didn't do it." Dan Gilbert wrote the GM for the Cavs, the owner for the Cavs wrote the letter to LeBron saying, "You suck, I hate you."
Yeah, before when he departed first. Yeah.
In short, you broke my little heart.
It's a tiny heart. I just don't think you understand. That's funny. This is interesting to me. I mean, the difference with the one scenario when you're writing a letter to LeBron James who's leaving you, who basically carried a team to the NBA Finals, somehow no one will ever understand how LeBron James was able to do that, right? But when you quite literally are the soul of that team. So when you leave, yeah, I don't think that you should be writing letters the way that LeBron did it. We all know this, blah blah blah, taking my talents. So it kind of disrespected the team. So yeah, you could make some excuse. Okay, he was fine to write that. But then when you go to the Heat, I think it was the right decision for Pat Riley not to write a letter and vocalize how upset he was. The guy came and delivered you, what was it? Two championships and 4 straight finals. You literally turned your franchise into a dynasty that you hadn't been since Shaq and Dwayne Wade. So, and you put on a spectacle of basketball that I thoroughly enjoyed. I was already a fan, and and I took it personally when LeBron James left the Heat. But I understood that he had unfinished business. He didn't. You could make the case that he didn't finish his business at Miami. He had to go on and beat Michael Jordan's record right there. No, but I think it made him an even better champion to go to a team that he felt clearly that he let down by leaving and wanted to go and right the wrongs. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but there's nothing wrong with being a little butthurt also. Butthurt's fine. I agree with you. I think that Pat Riley has done a very good job. It was when I was very young in this career, and I'm still very young in this career, I called, because Pat Riley signed, I forgot who it was at the time, and I was like, well, there goes LeBron. If that's the free agent you want to bring in to make LeBron stay, LeBron's going to walk. And I called him a moron. He's not a moron. Obviously, Pat Riley's not a moron. He's got enough silverware on his hands to ice me out of the room. With that being. He's got enough to leave 4 imprints if he was to throw you a swift left.
But it seems like Riley has some regret because he says he should have given Bosh's max deal to Wade. I think that's all retrospect because no one could predict that Bosh's blood clots would keep him from ever playing basketball again, or possibly. Yeah. When he describes his reaction to Wade leaving, it's always in terms of how sad it makes him feel. And while his emotion toward James' return to Cleveland were primal in the months and even years afterward, now he understands why LeBron had to leave. The week before All-Star break, Dwayne Wade appears on Yahoo's popular basketball podcast for the first time. He says he has a driving reason for his departure from Miami was hurt feelings over Riley never calling him. Wade says Riley didn't reach out, and Dwayne felt he deserved respect after helping deliver 3 titles. Riley, however, claims that Wade's agents only wanted to talk to the owners, so he respected their wishes. It was clearly a complicated situation, and it seems like Riley wishes that he just made the call. Stay, Dwayne.
Won't you stay? That's 2 songs we've ripped off in this segment already. The Dwayne Wade situation is a little complex because
he was a lifetime Heater.
He was, regardless of the fact that, yeah, you can attest LeBron James coming into the championships, Dwayne Wade, more importantly, took a better role in the way that he helped that team win those championships by saying, okay, I'm not the star man anymore. On you come, LeBron. I'll still play out of my mind and still have phenomenal seasons, but I'm not going to be the focal point of this offense. I'm going to let you take over. And that was showing the greatest respect to the team, showing the greatest respect to the GM, showing the greatest respect to the coach by, he could have kicked He could have got upset and been like, no, this is my team. I already delivered the championship. I can do it again. But no, he didn't let his ego get in the way. And I feel like in this situation, I don't know the full context. I think Pat Riley's ego might have been one of the confrontations in this example. Maybe he didn't want to make the call to Dwayne Wade. Maybe he wanted Dwayne Wade to make the call to him and be like, hey, I want to stay here.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
We've got that no, you hang up, no, you hang up kind of love. Who sang that? Nelly?
I don't know. You know every word to one call away.
Absolutely. And the reason Jason knows this is because, this is going to surprise some people, but it has to be a tangent, is one time at a think tank, co-host Hannah Cranston's birthday party, both myself and JR Jackson, who you've seen on the show, volunteered that we'd go up and sing karaoke. But surprisingly, I did the rapping. And JR Jackson did the singing of the chorus. Not surprisingly, I've got flow.
You both did a great job.
Apparently we rocked the house. There was an encore.
There was an encore.
So we threw up another singing song. I love it when you do it like durr.
My karaoke song is "I'm in Love with a Stripper."
Oh really?
By T-Pain.
Nice. Do you use the auto tune or do you just go straight
goes
vocals?
out to Carmelo Anthony.